how's the sound today? I'm using a mic. Okay, so the daily is definitely looking a lot more bullish. We tapped into this daily fair value gap that I wanted. Do I have the same exact charts on? Oh. Okay, so now I have ES and NQ. So we tapped into this fair value gap that I wanted on NQ. We also dug deeper into this one on ES. So on the daily, we're looking very bullish. We also tapped into discount on this leg. And then we've been in discount for this leg for NQ. So if we were to go down, I'd reach for this old high on the daily and then this low on the daily. And then on the bullish side, we're looking at, I'd look at this consequent encroachment of this wick, and then we didn't really break structure on the daily, so I don't have a daily fair value gap. I just have that wick there, but I'll show you that one later. And then this one, since we did break structure here on the daily, for NQ, I'd be looking at this daily bearish fair value gap. And then on the 4 hour now, you see that you have this break of structure, so that's why I drew that one as the larger one to look at. And then on the 4 hour, we're pushing up from this sort of little order block on ES. And then on NQ, we're pushing up from this daily fair value gap. And then I guess you can say 34. We didn't quite tap into this fair value gap here. So I thought we did, but we didn't. So that makes me think that we may return there. But we could have just missed it by 1 tick, I guess. So this one's still open. And we're pushing up here at the open. But we do have news at 7, so I won't be trading until then. What I'm looking at on the lower time frames are 8:30 a.m. news low, particularly because NQ left equal lows right here. And then we also left that fair value gap. But I think that happened earlier in the week and we never revisited it, or at least that day. So while I'm bullish on the daily, I could see us coming back down a bit. So I'm essentially looking at this leg here to see if this, so right now this leg here, we're in a premium. I also drew out this 1 hour fair value gap, but it looks like we went past, so I'd be looking possibly, I have to go down more. But yeah, so that's essentially what I'd be doing. I'd be looking at what's the leg, and then where we are in price, and then looking for PD arrays above or below. So bullish on the higher time frame, but I want to see what news does, if there's any manipulation. So we just blew past these equal highs. Sort of looking at this little, we took a high, took a low. Or we took a low, took a high, and then took a low. So maybe a breaker in here. Maybe this. See if I can see something more clear on 15. Yeah, so I'd be looking at this sort of as a breaker, and we are tapping into it. So it seems like we're rejecting a bit. I'd be targeting 8:30 a.m. news low, because usually ICT says we go for that as liquidity, but also on NQ it left equal lows and a fair value gap right below. So this, say, oh, and then this daily buy side, we basically almost took that out or returned to it. The daily buy side is right up there. Oops. Right up there, so maybe we go up once more to grab it and then come down. I'm not sure, but I'd be looking to enter bullishly or see what we do here, like that. Maybe we don't take out the 8:30 a.m. news and we just come back up. So we're sort of right in between these two. Although this is 10 minutes and 15 minutes, not too bad. Good morning. Seems like a lot of negative news, a lot of downgrades lately. What did the news say? Because I actually don't pay attention to news, but that's one of the main things that I want to work on this year, focusing a little bit more on fundamentals. I know ICT says it doesn't matter, or I'm not sure if he says it doesn't matter, but he just says basically like right at 10 or whatever time. Powell hasn't even said anything and the charts just go off, so it's based on the algorithm. But yeah, I do want to try to implement a little bit more fundamentals or just a general understanding of the news. Also, is the sound better? Because I'm using a mic today. Why don't you trade Bitcoin and crypto. I used to trade Bitcoin and crypto, but because of last year, the liquidity just wasn't there. Also, I live in California, so a lot of the exchanges, they required you to KYC, like Bybit I used to use, but they required you to KYC, so you're not allowed to use it in the US. So I couldn't use that. And then I think KuCoin had some lawsuit. I used to use GMX, but then their liquidity went down a lot, so I think it's better now. But yeah, I'm still looking at it. I'll let you guys know if I do anything, because this year is supposed to be big for Bitcoin and crypto. But yeah, at the moment I have not. I want to short NAS so bad. Any trades yet? No trades. Good morning, Simon. This is my 4th year trading. Starting my 4th year. Long 54.25, looking for a rally. 54.25. $54.25 on what? Sound is good. Thanks, Hung. Clinton. Yeah, I guess we just wait for news. $54.25 right here. Oh, on this sort of fair value gap. Looks pretty good. Yes, if I go back to crypto, I definitely do more investing as opposed, like more swings as opposed to day trading. I've never traded Forex, but I see a lot of people making money on Forex. I guess this is relative equal. Wait, what am I doing? But this is another sort of manipulation here. So I don't even think we get up this high unless we're very bullish. But daily buy side for ES is really close. Regular trading hours. Oh, wow. I actually never toggled to regular trading hours. So essentially, we gapped down, filled the gap, came down. I guess if we can push up to those equal highs, like I said, that would be very bullish, because then we'd it's sort of like we swept these lows to come up. But if we don't come up with any strength, then I can see us, coming down to take these out. But thanks for that, DJT. So we just tapped into this little fair value gap by a tick. So I could see us wanting to take that one out, maybe. Clinton Mitchell. I got into the markets a year ago, absolutely fell in love. Definitely paying for my education. Wow, so I'm guessing you found profitability pretty fast then? Or do you... Because I don't know, when I started trading, I was having fun, but I got wrecked and it did not. I guess it's a love-hate relationship. But I'm thinking when you find profitability, then and everything starts clicking, which I feel like it's starting to click now for me. So hopefully profitability is close by. You change your target to 700 on NQ, try on the 15-minute. Yeah, that would be very bullish. On NQ, this is my higher target, 758. That's a previous low, I believe. Yeah, that's this previous low here. So we'll see how far we trace up. Bullish bias on the higher time frames because we're delivering from some fair value gaps. But on the lower time frames, so I guess bullish bias, but I do want to see some type of retracement or pullback before I get in, since we've just been running basically from news at 8:30 and then just running, and I don't really want to join in at the top. I have these premium PD rays that I'm looking for price to react from, or lower ones. The only reason why I would think that we may be coming back down is because NQ left equal lows and a fair value gap below it. But ES didn't leave anything like that, I don't think. So yeah, sort of just waiting for news at 7 or 10 to sort of see if we get anything. So we tapped into this little breaker. So we'll see if we get any strength on this move down. Otherwise, yeah, it's just very bullish right now. Baller, when will you trade with real money? So right now I'm in Topstep's combine, but I'm hoping to get funded very soon. I'm 5,652, and you have to make 9,000 to pass the combine, and then I'll have a funded account with them. I don't know if you consider that real money. I don't plan on using my real money until I can take the profits from this funded account and fund a personal account, but I believe it's real money because you get payouts. So that's what I'm using right now. And it's a good way for beginners that don't have as much capital to not only trade, but also learn proper risk management and money management, trade management, etc. Trade with Apex, trying to get a PA. Is that the funded account? I've heard a lot about Apex, but I've never traded with them. Looking for a pullback at 7 to enter. Yeah, Cohen. Clinton, no, not profitable yet. I mean, paying the markets for my mistakes. Well, I love your optimistic outlook on the market, despite, I mean, like I said, it's a love-hate relationship, and I think with trading you just learn so much about the markets, but also about yourself. So I am definitely enjoying this journey. We're on this journey to become profitable. DJT, trade with the combine is best way to start. Fearless, I'm gonna enter buy on the 1 minute fair value gap on NAS. This one? Or did you mean something down here? Hopefully not this one. I mean, we're starting to come down a little bit, but who knows? Maybe we get a push up. These are sort of equal. Topstep all the way, at least for now, since I've tried them. Maybe I'll try Apex. John Pham, have you been funded yet? I've actually been funded twice, but I blew both accounts, so we're going for 3rd time's the charm. And posting on YouTube has definitely held me accountable. Even if I'm not on stream, I'm recording my streams and I'm recording my trades and I'm gonna show it to you guys. So it's like I don't want to make a mistake or go on tilt with you guys watching. So it sort of helps me as well. So we're getting that push up to the equal highs. Nice, Fearless, if you entered that. Yes, I had my PA, then blew it up. I'm out. Nice, DJT. Why not trade micros with your personal money? Oh, it's 7, so news just came out. We took out the daily buy side on ES. Oops. So it looks like we may be going for this high inside of fair value gap, possibly. Maybe even the equal highs on 15-minute, depending on how much strength there is. Or this is manipulation, and then we come back down a little bit. Baller, why not trade micros with your personal money? Personally, I have not done the research on how much you need to put to fund a micro. And while you can do that, I just think why not take advantage of the prop firms right now while it's here. Cannot believe the pullback might be news. TP just got hit. Nice, Fearless. Oh, you are so right. I can relate trading to my life so many ways. I got stuffed out back in long again. Let's go, market. You got some big balls there. Wow. Whoever is in this, good for you. So we're in this daily wick right now. This is consequent encroachment. And then we just took out this high inside a fair value gap. So this high inside this fair value gap on the 10-minute. We also have equal highs up here. Maybe if we invert this and then take it up there, 50 points. Fearless, did you see the silver bullet entry? It just hit 10 o'clock right now, so I definitely was not looking for I thought it was between 10 to 11, but where is the silver bullet entry? I don't see anything on the 5-minute, which is what I've been trying to use for the silver bullet, the 5-minute. I mean, I guess you can say we like pulled back into this little order block, but I thought the entry for silver bullet is within 10 to 11, so I would not take it right at 10, especially with news. So hopefully there'll be another silver bullet that I can get in. Jesus. Oh, so there's this wick too. But with that there, I feel like we go for those highs, if anything. My buy side for ES was the daily low, but we already blew past that. Now this is a wick on the daily. So that line there, that red line, is consequent encroachment, sort of where we broke structure at, that wick. But if we blow past that, honestly, I'd say it's this 4-hour fair value gap that we'd be looking to, well, I guess maybe this one here. Actually, this is probably the 4-hour buy side. Now that I'm looking, it's a high inside this fair value gap where we broke this structure. So I'd sort of be looking there as the upside, and then if not, then this 4-hour fair value gap. But yeah, looking very strong. So this is actually a very, very little fair value gap that broke structure here. Oh, we're totally past it. Maybe invert this and then up there, but we're so high. It's pretty risky to go in. See, maybe I see something. These are just so big. Baller, why would the low be a buy side if it was already swept? It wasn't ran yet when I was looking at it in the morning, so that's why I had it as buy side. I wasn't sure how much we'd go up, but we totally blew it out, so yeah, I can remove that. So making a new one, I'd probably say this 4-hour buy side, or else we go all the way up here. Hey, nice to see you, Shireen. Good luck as well. Mango Pig, I have no idea what news ever says. I just look at the time and then wait for the candles to print. But maybe someone else would know. Low, took a high. Oh, was it this revisit of this here? No, took a low, took a high. Yeah, probably like this was the entry. Maybe look for two little pushes, a low, a lower low, and then a push up for this. Sort of liking this. Sort of liking this break of structure, leaving that gap, and then oops, and then taking a short from that fair value gap down to here at least. 53. Oh, that's a lot of. It's just really risky with it being so bullish right now. My stop, I do 5 points, it wouldn't even cover the high. Two and a half wouldn't even cover this. Well, I guess 5 points covers this. Should I do it? Is this the... Well, let's see if I see like the two pushes that I wanted down here and then a push up. Otherwise, I would actually look at taking that short. Clinton, I have had a hard time with failure, spent my whole life being afraid to fail. I have a real difficult time letting go of losing trades. I was definitely there. And then I started reading The Mental Game of Trading by Jared Tendler. And I think that book helped me a lot. It basically says, what does a loss mean to you? And normally a loss would mean whatever, like $100, $5, whatever. It's a dollar. It's a number. But for a lot of people, a loss is actually their worth, their competency, etc. And so now you realize that you're not able to close out and you're holding on to these losing trades because of a different reason. And it's going to be detrimental if you don't realize. But I think it just takes time. And for me, I'm realizing now just ROI. You holding on to that trade, you can get into another one. There's plenty of opportunity. You're not just losing money, you're losing mental capacity. So I think at least you're aware, and you shouldn't be worried about failing or making mistakes, because that means that you're learning. And if you're not learning, then you're not growing. And why would you shouldn't be afraid to learn. But yeah, strong mentality. I feel like I used to try just those hard stops, but it's definitely easier said than done. I think it's definitely more a mental thing that you have to work through. So yeah, if I can see like a push down, another oops. So if you can see this push down, push up, another push down within this, and then we go up, that would be great. Otherwise, I'm looking for this as the big push down, return to this fair value gap, and then push lower at least down to here. Sort of two little things that I'm looking for. But seems like we tapped into this fair value gap, and that might have been the silver bullet there. Yeah, we tapped into this one that broke structure right there. But I was sort of looking at this smaller one. And then I'd take it down to here probably. Well, I guess silver bullet, you take it at the 10 points. Or you expect to have at least 10 points, and then you watch price. Swan 1471. I just lost 100 on USD. Not sticking to my plan. Don't force quick trades. Definitely. At least you only lost 100. That's. I know people can get wrecked on these days. DJT, you got stopped out, but 20 points is 20 points. That's a lot. So we left equal highs in here, but NQ actually took I might actually join in on NQ actually, because it bounced once into this bearish fair value gap and then twice, and then if we can come down, I may actually, or should I wait for ES? I'll wait for ES because it has those equal highs. Yeah, I did want to enter there, but I see these equal highs. So I'll probably just wait for this entry unless we can take this and then come back down. Yeah. So this one's probably dead. So this is, should I? You know what? Let's just sell one at 53.75. We're either gonna get blown out really quickly, or take profit quickly, hopefully. Yeah, Clinton, it's all about cost and opportunity. Charmaine, this is the first one that I'm taking. But nice. Did you do well in pre-market? Hung, I've been trading. This is going on my 4th year. But I've always traded on and off. Took time off. Came back. But this year I'm going to do a full year trading every day and streaming it as well. So I'm very excited to see what comes of it. So we did bounce from this 3-minute, but it's just such a big 3-minute. We are very bullish though, so this is a counter trend. So we're in now. We're either going to get taken out real quick or come down. So I just saw this little break of structure there. So but this was probably the more probable trade, but it didn't fit my risk because it's just risking way too much. Like, if I were to do that. My stop wouldn't even cover, like, mean threshold, I don't think. So we're going up into this wick. Like for that to hold it down, but we'll see. Caught a good long on NQ a little after NFP hit. Yeah, it was just running. That's cool. I'm liking this candle here. But yeah, maybe I'll try to start trading at 8:30 because news comes out then, but I wake up right at 8:30. But G Jolly, I think ES is going to go up on the larger time frame. SPY is going back to consolidations. you can easily see that. Definitely, I'm definitely bullish, very bullish on the higher time frames, but short term, I just felt like we're so high up. And like I said, I wanted to go long, but it just does not fit my risk. So I took a little stab at this little scalp here. Okay, good luck with your trading goals this year. Thank you. Of course, Mango Pig. Thank you for tuning in. When I started trading by myself, I felt like I just wanted someone there to keep me company. So that's why I'm doing this. But also just speaking out loud helps me think out loud and not make trades out of nowhere. It's also really fun too. So thanks for coming on. Okay, let's manage this trade. Let's see. So we came down. So I like that we're getting rejected from that fair value gap, or not yet. But I don't really want us to hold that there. Let's see. That's a good sign. I want us to take out these equal lows here. And this is probably the fair value gap that I want disrespected on NQ because it broke the structure. So I just want to see us just destroy that one there, and I'd feel confident. So I do want to watch price when it takes these out, because it could just sweep. Like I said, on the 3-minute for a long would be good if we can see 2 swing lows. Also like for this candle to hold price down. Okay, so we're tapping into this fair value gap. We'll also be taking these out, so I want to watch. Probably move my stop to this. Actually, one more. Probably to that fair value gap. We're taking this out. I don't want us to leave this, because then we just bounced from this as well. Oh wait, was this not even a fair value gap? Or was this a fair value gap? Alright, so I'm out. But not bad. I just needed to get something. So 2.5 points, not bad. Hi, Banjo Nestor. Happy New Year. Looks like we're headed up now. Maybe this was the silver bullet, actually. Clinton, yes, good luck, but the truth is I want your money and everybody else's money. Definitely. Zero-sum game. So if I just took money from someone here or they took money and vice versa, so... Well, that 1 minute volume imbalance. Oh, this one? Oh, that seems like a good one. Yeah, that looks like a really good one. Maybe do a continuation here. $55, $550.50. Oops. Let me see. 15 minutes. I mean, So is ES lagging or is this SMT divergence is the question. So yeah, I would like ES to take out its high before I enter this. But it might not even come back down here, I'm not sure. I will trade. Took a couple of hits. I gotta stop trading now. Hits as in wins or losses? Because, yeah, wins, probably take your profit. But if for losses, yeah, maybe step away from the charts for a bit. If you right-click the TP stop loss tool and click trade, it will automatically put those levels in for you. Oh. Right-click? Wait, what? If you right-click the TP, I'm right-clicking. Oh, nice. Wait, is this the same? Oh, yeah. Nice. Thank you, the CEO. Distinctive. What pairs do you trade? I only trade ES or NQ. I will trade loss. Yeah, maybe just step away from the charts a bit, you know. We've all been there. Think NQ will take out that buy side liquidity before going back down. Do you watch internals? Internals, the show with the superheroes, or do you mean like internal liquidity? Yeah, because ES didn't take out this high, I don't really want to take a long right now, because it could be SMT, and then ES just comes down a lot harder than NQ. So the next trade that I would take would be a breakdown from here, or if it just sweeps this and takes that liquidity to go up, then I would go long. But those are the two scenarios that I'm waiting to play out. So basically, we had this low, high, another low, and then push up. Like that. That's what I'd be looking for. Or bearish, I'd be looking for us to push down like that. Oops. Yeah, you get the point. Yeah. So yeah, that's sort of what I'd be looking to see. Miguel Kim, 15-minute chart on NQ. Reach fair value gap and volume imbalance. Where is the volume imbalance? I don't see a volume imbalance here, but I do see this fair value gap, or this one, but I see these 15-minute equal highs, and I feel like it has to be going for that on the 15-minute. So I am bullish, but just because ES hadn't done it yet, I was a little hesitant. But yeah, possible. I'm looking for that possible SMT reversal, but it hasn't happened yet because ES can still push up. I recommend listening to the Trade Brigade every morning at 8:30. I'll definitely look it up. Later. Oil short going for lows. The Turner, I did not catch that move up. I did not have the balls to join in on that. But if ES can take out the highs, I would look for a quick little scalp to these targets up here. Gabriel Alvarado, how do you know if it's bearish or bullish once it takes out that low? I'm not sure what low you're talking about, but if you're talking about like a low on the daily, if you're talking about a low on the daily, like say here, I was still bearish a bit because I wanted to see it retrace further into this fair value gap. So it seemed shallow on this day. So that's why we got a little bit more push down here and then here too. But on the lower time frames, let me see if I can find one. Seems like we're pushing up. Like this one here. So you can see this one, this low here, it gets sweeped and then we come back up. So that little one I probably would have seen as bullish on this leg and then took it to this high, you know. So sometimes when it sweeps a low or a high, it's liquidity to continue up. So it's really just, you have to see, I guess, is it a run or a sweep on that low or high? If it's a run, then it's probably continuation. If it's a sweep, probably, or if it's a run, it's probably going to continue in that direction. If it's a sweep, it'll probably reverse in the opposite direction. At least that's what I've learned and am going off of. Martha Gutierrez, I think the reversal will happen on London closing. London closes, what, at 11 or something? It used to have, I don't think that one shows it. So we're just about. So ES has yet to take out this high, but NQ took it out. What do I Oh yeah, strong mentality. You explained that pretty well. Oh, the lines that I was drawing earlier. Yeah. That scenario was basically actually it's not on that. Oops. Nope. Okay, I can't show you, but it's sort of like a price. It's two types of price structure. The CEO passed my third top step. Hopefully I don't blow it Monday. Oh, congratulations. I'm hoping that I pass mine pretty soon as well. Russell, I'm in the Topstep 150K combine. Mango Pig, I am right with you. I've blown 2 XFAs and trying to get my third with this combine now. 3rd time's the charm. Gabrielle, it's this video. Watch this video and there's it explains the price structure sort of right here. This one. So we're coming down here on this 5-minute order block. If we can come back into this fair value gap, I may look to enter along. ES is still holding. You can see the candles are respecting. Well, unless they go through right now, but they're sort of oh, there's this volume imbalance here on the 5-minute that it just bounced into. That looks pretty good. Let's see if we can find a little scalp to the top. If ES can break this high, then I'll find a scalp to up here. Where are you from? I'm in California. Shermaine, starting a Topstep combine January 9th. You're using my code, right? Kidding. I'm going to see you in PM session if you're here. Thanks for doing your market analysis. Yesterday I received my first payout from Apex. I have does that say? I have 250K on PAs. Wow, nice. Congrats on the payout. I'm looking forward to my own payout as well. I'll document all of that for you guys. Okay, we're pushing up here. Gabriel, this is also another example. So if we can push up past these highs, this was taking liquidity there for a push up. NQ for possibly firing bullish breaker. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Maybe like here. I'm actually all good, Charmaine. NQ forming possibly forming a bullish breaker. Do you use Lux Algo? I've heard of Lux Algo, but I've never really been into using indicators for like buy or sell signals. When I used indicators, I used like EMA, VWAP, like RSI, but I don't really believe in like buying those, but I hear it works. So, and people nowadays are trading with bots too. So honestly, if you know how to use them and you can read the signals well, I think more power to you. So we left equal highs. We haven't taken this out yet. But price is respecting these candles. I am trading with Topstep, and I use Tradovate. And then Tradovate has a TradingView integration. So you can see down here. And then you can place the orders, do your analysis all on TradingView. It's pretty nice. Nikkei, YT, you're trading XAU, USD, making a big rally in it. Get ready for downside momentum. I mean, we're still bullish. Just looking for like a little scalp up here, unless NQ or unless ES just comes down, but it's working up towards this high. It's just about 10 too. Yeah, honestly, strong mentality. I think I'm with you in the long, probably. But we're stalling here. That makes me think we want to pull down. We haven't taken out the high. Yeah, definitely. Okay, it's 11 now, so I think I'm gonna call it there. I'll record my stream or my trades later if I take any, as usual. But I appreciate you guys all for joining me. Maybe we'll get that push up there, but have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next week.